she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think you're better than me, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Washington Commanders. Toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week. An unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all. And I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
Here's Murray. That's complete to DK.
And he'll get this one way out just shy of the 45-yard line. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Now Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The lines move there, look like nobody open, now second down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Side, it's his running back with it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Easy.
Now Murray again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he comes back with one complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
That last throw moves him past 27,989 yards for his career, so that means he moves ahead of the blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw, on the all-time list.
And boy, he loved to throw it downfield, didn't he? That's why he was the blonde bomber. Remember, he'd throw it downfield to John Stallworth and Lynn Swann? It was gorgeous. Big throws, big plays. Terry Bradshaw.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Big ace, big ace. Hey.
Murray now.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Now he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Hey, ace, ace. Buzz. Hey. Hey. Come back. Bush. 2-1.
Here's Murray. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. This is a 26-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff in field position and took the ball and moved it downfield. Didn't pull out for the touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Cut my team. Let's go now. Press all 80.
The shotgun snap to Willis. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I got this many seconds to find the target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver.
That'll bring up second down.
But you look at this defense.
This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
2nd and 10.
19 Lions.
Willis out of the gun. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Here we go, Scott. Viking 18.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. Down to about the 45.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Second down and 6 now.
Here we go, here we go. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Now Willis to throw. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
I think we see Morgan trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Mustang 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Willis looks to pass it here. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go. 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 Lion.
Now Willis on 4th down. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
Murray now to throw. That one complete to McConkey. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. They run straight ahead with Harvey. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now 2nd and 9.
Green. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Come back.
Throwing now is Murray. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
At the 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Come on.
And they take over in a precarious spot here, albeit after forcing the fumble at the goal line. This is safety territory as they start from their own 1. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's Willis. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
76, Mustang 19. Warriors 70, 19 Lions.
Willis looking to throw it. Looking deep here for Chase. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this game, Charles, much talked about coming in. And you think there's a real chance this is a Super Bowl preview?
I do, because as things stand, and I'll give you a little bit of a caveat here, that maybe things will shake out a little bit and someone loses along the way. But here we are right now. These are your two current #1 seeds, and I think they're both good enough to make it to the big game.
Murray going to throw. He's got a man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. Big yardage that time for Washington. 42 yards.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
Murray looking to change the play here.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Murray to air it out again. This short throw caught by Goddard. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shit. Hurry.
To throw is Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
Here's Murray. Now he's going to step up and run.
They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Harvey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Xavier again. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are once again back in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7.
Commanders 10, Jaguars 7.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game plan for this drive.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars. Kyle Pitts, 76 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Get right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Shotgun now from Murray. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up.
Hey, sit. Hey. That's one. Omaha.
He'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That's complete to DK. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Jaguars' 34-yard line.
Bug.
Now Murray. He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Brad McConkey as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Tucker with the extra point. And it's now 17-14.
Commanders 17. Jaguars 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Ready, ready.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
Now a 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. Jeanette. Cut. 6, driving, 6, 65, 18, Rodgers.
To throw, here's Willis.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Hot 70, hot 70. Ready.
From the gun, Bigsby.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime mix had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
2nd and 6.
Raffle 80. 70 range, 19 Lions.
Chase the motion man right. Now this time, Willis throwing it. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Not Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
The shotgun snap to Willis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 38-yard line.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
And now they'll shift things around.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Steady.
Willis will look to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Willis looking to throw it.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Hold it ready. Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's a give to Bigsby.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options.
Gravity Lions.
Now a handoff to Bigsby.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw, Willis. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 19 Lions.
Willis. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Let's go now. Ready.
A quick throw here out wide to Pitts. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
19, 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Willis will look to pass again here. Now he's going to step up.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Michael Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season. The 3rd and long, he knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Got to say, Charles, a little surprising to have a kick this short blocked. Usually that happens on the longer ones, but great job by the special teams to kind of sift through there and get a hand on it.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of football over time, partner, and you're right about it. Typically, the longer field goals start lower because they have so much more ground to cover to get to the post. And that's when you get a hand on it. These short ones, you're able to pop it up in the air pretty quickly. Normally, you get height. In this case, extra effort to block that one.
To throw, it's Murray.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Come on.
Throwing now is Murray.
And he is caught.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Harvey now on 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Murray now. Throwing Murray, and it's complete.
first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 40. 12 yards there as they move the chains. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now Murray off play action. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop it. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. The 20. Touchdown, Washington. R.J. Harvey, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Commanders take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Jaguars 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Escaping a tackler at the 25. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
65 catch, 79 Broncos.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Here's Willis. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 60 Madrid. Trap 60. Trap 18. Run.
Now Willis to throw. Got a man open. It's Chase. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 45-yard line.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Mustang 19.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Willis. This ball down at field for Pitts. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. After the turnover, here's Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, the run with Harvey. And he stopped immediately there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Murray and company going for it on 4th. He's going to waft this one deep left sideline. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They're looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
79 Broncos. Top 60, top 60.
Now from the gun, here's Willis. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Defensively here, you got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Ready.
Now Willis. Now he'll tuck this and run. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Ricky Pearsall from 17 yards out. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. And he shows some mobility there, getting outside the tackles, moving to the right, making a nice play.
They had the whole field in front of him and was able to actually throw it about where he was looking, right? He said he moved to the right, had his vision there, and put a nice pass into the end zone for a touchdown.
Jaguars 21.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around. Kyle Hamilton picks it. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go. Let's go.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense could go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's a quick throw completed by Willis.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
70, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing, Willis.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18, 5 in. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Willis. Open man is Chase, complete.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do in that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
The noise is getting deafening. Here's 3rd down and 3.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos.
Willis to throw. That's going to be caught by Bigsby.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
yourself over here, though. And let me see you get low with
Here we go, first and goal.
Ready? 19-18. Ready?
Bigsby is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Ready, break! Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Not liking the look, they'll change the play.
Go!
With a quick throw completed by Willis.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Mustang 19! Ready, ready?
Now Willis.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Maybe some temptation here to try to go for the win, but I think you got to kick the field goal.
I agree totally. When you look at the time left on the clock, that's not a spot where you take the gamble. Go ahead and kick the field goal here and take it from there.
Victoria 70, Buffalo 8, Buffalo 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11.
One final try for Willis.
And this is going to be caught. It's caught, and they've won the football game.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Jacksonville, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
they fall for the first time this season after 6 wins to start the campaign. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin. Straight and shiny place, let you someone for all his face. So full of place, I just wanna get it up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. Like him. I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hats up in the sky, and we keep getting the magic down, that you cannot deny. We're glowing light, keep shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight. Where we wanna go, up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down.
I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my